What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So I'm going to talk about narcissists and intimacy. Or should I just say sex? Because with a narcissist, it's not even safe to call it intimacy because of the way they present themselves with their sexual partner. With a narcissist, they look at sex as something that either, you owe to them, or it's just something to do. There's no intimacy along with it. There's no feelings. They don't know how to exchange, the deep thoughts of love making. They may pretend like they're, they want to please you doing sex and stuff like that. But the narcissist is really there to please themselves. And the thing about when it comes to love making with a narcissist, a narc is so into themselves that you can tell when you're having sex with them because of the way, just the way they are in bed. They're either too rough, or they don't treat you delicately as they should. And, they treat you like a tool, like you're just something to do. They handle you like if it's all about pleasing them, and, in the process, you get this good, that's how narcissists, that's how they kind of gloat about themselves and their sexual performance. They think they got it going on so much so they just, like God's gift to the world. That's just their attitude. That's the way they think of themselves. And it doesn't change with sex. That's why they have so many, there's so many people they sleep around with. They sleep around with a lot of people. And not only because you're just supply, but because it's like they're spreading themselves around to everybody to make a point. Like they're the best thing going on out here. And, that's why they carry so many sexually transmitted diseases. Because the narcissist is reckless with their sex life. So when you're in a relationship with the narcissist, notice the way that they handle you in bed. Like they are not capable of showing you love and, just doing intimacy. They don't know how to express the feelings that you're able to give them. They don't know how to give it. They just feel like that what they're doing is something that it does you a favor. And in a process, it's self-pleasing, to them. And so that's why a lot of times people may say that it's uncomfortable sleeping with a narcissist because they don't treat you very well. They don't treat, like male narcissists don't treat women delicately. And of course, female narcissists are man eaters. They sleep around. They feel dominant. The same as with a male narcissist in bed. They want to feel dominant. They need to feel in charge and on top all the time. They have to be in control. And some people may say, well, they like certain things when it comes to having sex. But I'm just speaking from a narcissist perspective. Like a narcissist, just think of how they are in their everyday life. Don't think that it'll be any different during intimacy. It's not even really safe to call it intimacy with a narcissist because that just makes it sound so, it just makes it sound good. But with a narc, it's just sex. Even when you're in a relationship, it's just sex. Again, that's why they sleep around, because it's just sex. You just hold a title, but you're no different from the other sexual partners that the narcissists have that you may or may not know of. And so it's just something that you have to think about when you're sleeping with someone who never shows intimacy and love. And, they want an even give and take. That's something to think about. Like, why is this person this way? Why do you have to be so rough, so hardcore? You have to prove how good you are. Those type of people, they have to look in the mirror when they're having sex just to see how good they look. Those are narcissists, and they're so rough in bed because they don't care about how you feel. If they're incapable of showing empathy, what makes you think they're going to care about how they treat you in bed? They're going to be just as rough with your flesh as they is, with you verbally. They don't care how they treat their sexual partners. It's all about a quick little get off, and that's it. And then before you know it, they're on to the next person. And again, you may or may not know about it, but you're probably not the only one who the narc is sleeping with. And it's important just to be aware of that. Like, don't turn a blind eye to it. If it just seems like something's not right and you don't feel right when you're in bed with a narc, if it just comes to you like you're just not feeling it no more. That's your gut instinct telling you that it's not you, it's the person you're sleeping with. And I know that about my ex, who's a narc, and how we used to be in bed, like, and sleeping around and stuff like that. That's just something to take into consideration. And also, go to the doctor and get yourself checked. Because the narcissists sleep around a lot, I'm pretty sure they probably have some type of, STD, and they could be bringing it back home to you. So go get yourself checked out to be on the safe side, So that's just something to think about. That's all they care about is sex and how they feel while they are having sex, And of course, they want another person to please them. But it's just not the same. It's just not the same old give and take as it should be during sex with someone who you really love and respect. It's about respect at the end of the day. And a narcissist will never respect you. They don't care anything about your feelings. When a narc is in bed with you, you're just something to do. You're just something to do. So check out my movie review, The Paramedic. Because if y'all go check that movie out, it's on Netflix. You'll see what I'm talking about. That guy was a narcissist. Pay attention to the way he is in bed with his girlfriend. So leave your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.